Ram 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 Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Thursday. It is 3rd of July. It is Ashada Masar, Vamana Masar, Shukla Paksham, Ashtami Tithi. So there are no extra events in the calendar. So we should move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so Uddhava is speaking to Vidura, so saying that the conversations between Krishna and Uddhava and Maitreya Rishi, so that Uddhava is now relaying all this message to Vidura. So previously Lord spoke to Uddhava, saying that, "O Uddhava, so previously as when you were a Vasu, one of the Vasus, when you were performing the sacrifices, during that time, you have desired that to have association with me. So with your unflinching devotion, so you have now attained my association, which is not possible for everyone else. And also after this, you will go back to Vaikuntha. So this is going to be your last incarnation as a in this planet. Previously as Vasus, now here Rudra, but Rudra is eternal associate of the Lord. सयेष साधो चरमो भवानम आसादितस्ते मद अनुग्रहो यत् यन्मामृलोकान् ग्रहवसृजन्तं दृश्याददृश्यान् विशदानुरुत्या विशदानुरुत्या is unflinching devotion. And because of unflinching devotion, Buddha was able to meet Krishna in a secluded place when Krishna is departing from this material world. After saying that, Buddha is further saying to Vidura, saying that Lord further spoke to me. So in the days of yore, in the beginning of the creation, so during that time, Brahmadeva or Lord Brahma, who has emanated from the novel, who has emanated from the novel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. So at that time, he spoke Srimad Bhagavatam to Lord Brahma. The Supreme Lord spoke Bhagavatam to Lord Brahma. So that kind of knowledge I am going to speak to you, O Uddhava. Likewise, that contains so many of my pastimes. Bhagavatam contains so many pastimes. So all the great sages, they named it as a Bhagavatam. I will be speaking those Bhagavatam unto you. So likewise, Uddhava is saying, okay, so we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 4th chapter, verse number 13. पुरा मया प्रोक्तमजायनाभ्ये पद्मे निषिन्नाय ममादिसर्गे ज्ञानं परं मन्महिमावभासं यत्सूरयो भागवतं वदन्ति पुरा मया प्रोक्तम् अजायनाभ्ये पुरा मया प्रोक्तम् अजायनाभ्ये Pura in the days of yore, maya by me, proktam it was said. To whom? Ajayanabhye, Ajaya, unto Brahma, who has emanated from the novel, out of the novel, Nabhye, Padme Nishannaya, and Brahma is situated on the lotus flower. That lotus flower emanated from the novel of Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu. Padme Nishannaya, Mamadi Sarge, and by my in the creation of my sorry, Mama is my Adisarge in the beginning of the creation. So there are Atra Sargo Visargasha Sthanam Poshanam Utayaha Manvantar Ishanakato Nirodha Mukti Rashrayaha. So there are the 10 topics in the Srimad Bhagavatam. In that one, Sarga is the primary creation by the Lord. Atra Sarga Visarga. Visarga is the secondary creation that is by Brahma. So here, Mama Adi Sarge in the beginning of the creation. So here, Jnanam Param Man Mahima Avbhasam. The knowledge, Jnanam Param, sublime, Param, it is not of the materialistic nature. How to earn money, how to sustain, that is not the knowledge. So here, Jnanam Param, Param is the spiritual knowledge. Jnanam Param, Man Mahima Avbhasam, and my transcendental glories, Avbhasam, that which clarifies. Man Mahima Avbhasam. Yet Soryo Bhagavatam Vadanti. So, yet, so that which all of these pastimes and the transcendental knowledge, everything, my glories, my pastimes, that Suryo, by the great learned sages, how it is called? Uh, Bhagavatam Vadanti. They say that it is Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. So, Lord's transcendental knowledge about the Lord and his pastimes, they're all embedded together, is called Srimad Bhagavatam. It is said by the Surayaha, the great learned sages. So likewise, Lord is saying to Uddhava, Puramaya proktam adhyayanaabhe padbhe nishannaya mamadi sarghe jnanam param man mahimava bhasam yat suryoi bhagavatam vadanti. Okay, translation for this shloka. O Uddhava, in the lotus millennium, in the days of yore, at the beginning of the creation, I spoke unto Brahma, who is situated on the lotus that grows out of my navel, about my transcendental glories, which the great sages describe as Srimad Bhagavatam. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Saranya Mataji, would you like to read the purport? If you are available. Have any unallocated devotees, please? Ranjita Mataji, are you available to read this purport? Any devotees, please?
Can I read, Prabhuji?
Yes,
Yes. The explanation of the Supreme Self is given as Brahma and already explained in the second canto of this great literature is further clarified herein. The Lord said that the conscience form of Srimad Bhagavatam as explained to Brahma was meant to elucidate his personality. The impersonal explanation of those four verses in the second canto is nullified here with Srimad Sridhar Swami. Sridhar Swami also explained in this connection that the same conscience form of the Bhagavatam concerned the pastime of Lord Krishna and was never meant for impersonal indulgence. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. So here, Idam Bhagavatam Puranam Brahma Samhitam Brahmane Bhagaproktam Brahma Kalpo Upagate. So the Sukadeva Goswami describes that one in the second canto that it is a Brahmane Bhagaproktam Brahma Kalpo Upagate. In the Brahma Kalpa, the Lord spoke Srimad Bhagavatam to Lord Brahma. The Lord spoke to Lord Brahma. Okay, so here, that is the second canto. There, Krishna explains to Lord Brahma, all that Chatashloki Bhagavata. So many people they give different kinds of explanations for those Chatashloki Bhagavata according to their own. Uh, but here Lord says, Krishna directly saying to Uddhava, saying that it is Man Mahima Avbhasam, these are my transcendental glories. Man Mahima Avbhasam. It is not impersonal. Here Krishna personally saying to Uddhava, it is Manmaya Avbhasam. So this is Jnanam Param. Jnanam Param. Jnanam Param Guhyeme Yed Vijnan Samanvitam Sa Rahasyam Tadangam Cha Gruhana Gaditam Maya. Lord says to Brahma, Jnanam Param Guhyeme Yed Vijnan Samanvitam Sa Rahasyam Tadangam Cha Gruhana Gaditam Maya. So this transcendental knowledge, it is very confidential knowledge, O Brahma. So I'm going to give it to you. Please accept this one. Listen carefully. Likewise, the Lord says to Brahma. This is said here in the second canto. Jnanam paramuguhyame yad vijnan samanvitam sa rahasyam tadangam cha gurhana garitam maya. Yavanaham yata bhavo yadrupa gunakarmakaha tadaiva tadaiva tat vijnanam. So that it contains all kinds of knowledge. It contains about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. His form, his qualities, and everything, his pastimes. As soon as one hears, he will be relieved from all kinds of material existence. And that is aham eva sam eva gre nan yad yad sad asad param paschadaham yedetaccha yo hishetu sosmyaham rutyardham yad pratiyeta na pratiyeta chapmani tad vidyad atmano mayam tad vidyad atmano mayam yata bhaso yata तमः यथा महान्ति भूतानि भूतेषु चावचेषु प्रविष्टानि अप्रविष्टानि तथा तेषु न तेष्वहम्. So likewise, he says four shlokas. The first shloka is, I am the only one who existed before creation, or during the creation, after the creation. Second shloka is, if anything is appears to be disconnected from me, it is just only abhasa. It is like a shadow. But actually everything is in relation to me. So that is second thing. But in this material world, many people they forget about Krishna. So that is avbhasa. That is yata abhasa. And third shloka, like yata mahanti bhutani bhuteshu chavacheshwan. So they're like the all the material ingredients, even though they are the outer layers of the universe, universal coverings, but still they enter into the cosmos. And then using those ingredients, we have got so many bodies are made up of. Again, our bodies are made up. Likewise, Lord inside the universe, outside the universe. Again, that is Lord is all pervading. That is the third shloka. And fourth shloka is fourth shloka is one has to search for that ultimate perfection or ultimate knowledge or ultimate destination until he finds that Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Spoke those four shlokas. And Etan Matam Samatishta Paramena Samadhina. So if you remember all these things, you will never ever be bewildered. Namuhyante in the kalpa and vikalpas. So Brahma's days, when the days changes, you do not forget all these things and you will not be bewildered. Likewise, Lord says this Chatashloki Bhagavata, that is about the personal transcendental glories. The Lord said that the concise form of Srimad Bhagavatam, as explained to Brahma, was meant to elucidate his personality. This is stressing about the personality. Whenever we speak, whenever there is sound coming, there is a person behind the sound. One has to acknowledge that without a person, without speaking, without the tongue, sound may not come. So one has, there is a person behind. If there is sound coming, the Vedas coming from the breath of the Lord. So that means there is some person is behind. So that means it is not that impersonality. But there are some people, Mayavadis, they think that impersonal explanation of those four verses in the second canto is nullified. They describe like in a impersonal way. But here, Here Lord is personally saying to Uddhava. So that nullifies if all is impersonal conceptions. And also Sridhar Swami also explains in this connection that the same concept form of the Bhagavatam concerned to the pastimes of Lord Krishna was never meant for impersonal indulgence. Srimad Bhagavatam is the pastimes of Krishna, the Lord, and his devotees. It is not for impersonalists. It is not for uh, Mayavadis. This is for Paramo Nirmatsaranam, Dharma Prunjita Kaitavotra, Paramo Nirmatsaranam. So as soon as one hears Tapatri Unmulanam, Srimad Bhagavati Mahamuni Krute Kimva Paririshwaraha, Sajjo Hridya Ujjatetra Prithvihi Susrushubhi Tatchana. निगमकल्पतरोर्घलितं फलं सुखमुखाद् अमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भावुकाः. So Rasikaha is the one who is most, uh, who is having tastes about the Supreme Lord and his pastimes. Such kind of people will take shelter. And also it is for Paramahamsas. It is not for anyone else. It is for Paramahamsas. Um, यस्यां वैश्वर्यमायानं कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसः शोक मोह भयापः. As soon as one hear this Srimad Bhagavatam, then bhaktirutpadyate pumsah. Krishna Paramapurushe, but it is about Krishna Paramapurushe. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead beyond this material universe. And bhaktirutpadyate pumsah. This devotion sprout from the heart. Shoka, moha, bhayapaha, lamentation, illusion, and fearfulness. These will be completely eradicated out from one's life. That is, Srimad Bhagavatam gives that kind of ichitam akuto bhayam, pravishanti akuto bhayam, pravishanti. One enters into the akuto bhayam. And uh, devotees who wanted to, like the ichitam akuto bhayam, who wanted to be like fearlessness, they need to come and take the shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, there are many other Puranas as well, but Srimad Bhagavatam is the topmost and it is for the Paramahamsas. Some Puranas are meant for people in the mode of ignorance, some Puranas are meant for people in the mode of passion, and some Puranas for people in the mode of goodness. Srimad Bhagavatam is for the transcendentalists or the Paramahamsas, the topmost of all the people. So that knowledge, whatever Lord spoke to Brahma, that he is going to speak to Uddhava as well. Okay, that Puramaya Proktam Ajayanabhe Padme Nishanaya Mamati Sarghe Jnanam Param Manmaikmava Bhasam Yat Suryo Bhagavatam Vadanti. Yat Suryo Bhagavatam Vadanti. So as soon as Pibanti Bhagavata Atmanahatam Katamrutam Sravanaputeshu Samvritam Punantite Vishya Vidushatasayam Vrajanti Tacharna Saruruhantikam. One more beautiful shloka. Pibanti Bhagavata Atmanaha Satam Katamrutam Sravanaputeshu Samvritam. One who put the nectar of Bhagavatam Katamrutam in their ear holes, then Punantite Vishya Vidushatasayam, they would not get taste for the materialistic things. And Vrajanti Tat Charana Sarurhantikam, and they will take the lotus feet of the Lord. Tat Charana Sarurhantikam. Saruruha. Okay, there's so much beautiful things are there. So this is Yet Nirvidhyamananam Ichitamakuto Bhayam Yoginam Rupanirnitam Hare Namanukirtanam. So always this is the Hare Namanukirtan. This is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam again and again by different devotees in different modes, different contexts. All are glorifying the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Namanukirtanam. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So that is Puramaya Proktam Ajayanaabhe Padme Nishanaya Mamadi Sarghe Jnanam Paraman Mahimavabhasam Yat Suryo Bhagavatam Vadanti. Okay, so we shall move to Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, so today letter to Karandara, September 19th, 1970, Calcutta. Okay, can I request another devotee to read this letter, please? I shall read in the. Yes, Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Sorry. Where to read from?
That letter, Mataji, my dear Karandara.
Sorry. From my dear
Yes.
Karandhara.
Yes.
Okay. My dear Karandhara, please accept my blessing. I am in receipt of your letter dated September 13, 1970, and I congratulate you on the good news of opening the Portland Center so successfully, and I'm very pleased that things are going on nicely. I received your telegram and also received for 3 deposits to the BBT at Dhai Nippon, and I received your other letters and on account of Devandas deposition. I have not been able to reply them. Today I am taking the help of Karananda. Please go on sending the report. On the whole, I am very pleased with your management. The Ekadasi program is very nice. Krishna is giving you good sense and intelligence. Take care of your god brothers and god sister very carefully. Regarding deity worship, Silavati and Yamuna Devi may be considered expert. So if some new hands come and take their help, that is good proposition. Once established, however, deity should not be removed. We should treat the deity as the personality of Godhead, and to invite him to come to your home, you must worship regularly. You cannot remove. If there is scarcity of pujaris, then deity should not be installed. Only picture of Guru and Gauranga should be worshipped. Irregularity in worshipping Guru and Guru Ranga can be can be tolerated as they are always kind and forgiving. But irregularity in worship Lord Jagannath and Sri Sri Radha Krishna is not good. It is very good news that library distribution is going on nicely, and I'm very much pleased that Dayananda is helping you. I know he is very sincere devotee. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Would you like to highlight any points, Mataji, which struck you?
Not really. I would like you to do Guruji. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Okay, any other devotees, any other comments from this letter?
Sorry.
Requesting any devotees have got any comments on this letter. If you wanted to share any comments, so kindly share so. Okay, so Prabhupada in this letter, Prabhupada he's mentioning that news of opening the Portland Center so successfully. Prabhupada was congratulating on that one. And also Prabhupada, I have not been able to reply all of those letters. So many disciples are writing. So again, Prabhupada, but still taking time of taking the help of other devotees and then writing these letters as well. Again, please go on sending the reports. That is one thing. And Ekadasi Prasadam, Ekadasi program. So we have got Ekadasi coming Sunday, Saina Ekadasi on 26th of July. Okay, so here they're performing some kind of programs. Ekadasi program is very nice. Krishna is giving you good sense and intelligence. Take care of your god brothers and god sisters carefully. So Karandara is like a kind of a temple, managing the temple affairs there. And also the organizing the Ekadasi program. on the Ekadasi day, one has to fast from grains, beans, and cereals. And some devotees even they completely fast from the water as well. And then they engage themselves in singing the bhajans and throughout the day and wake up throughout the night. And then in next day morning, in a Dwadasi Parayana time, they break the Ekadasi fasting. Okay, so and also here, O Karendra, not only yourself, also take care of your god brothers and god sisters very carefully. Okay, likewise, and coming to the deity worship, whenever we are worshipping the deities in the home or in the temples, we need to have a preacher first. In the temples, especially, we must have a preacher or a pujari who performs that puja activities daily without any interruption. If we have got deities of Radha, Krishna, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, it must be in a high standard. If we do not have qualified pujaris, then we can just keep Guru and Gauranga and pictures of the deities, and then we worship. So then irregularity is accepted when with the pictures. But if the deities are there, deities are installed, there should be a constant worshipping of the Lords in a high standard. So in that process, so Sailavati and Yamuna Devi are considered expert as of that point. Devotees are expert in doing that one. So likewise, Prabhupada is suggesting here. And then library distribution is going on very nicely. That is good news. And as much as possible, we keep the books in the libraries and contribute our books in the libraries. Everyone take an opportunity to read it. If not today or not tomorrow, maybe another day, another person will come and read it and get benefited. Yes, and also Karendra was being helped by Dayananda as well. So Prabhupada is appreciating that his sincerity. That is from this Prabhupada's letter. So the point is stressing here, Ekadasi program and then deity worship. Those two are, and then appreciation of the devotional work that Karandara and Dayananda everyone are doing. So this my takeaway points from this letter. And they kindly share.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So here,
Yeah.
like installation deity means like what that means. How?
So installation of deity means once we get the deities, once the deity is carved by artmen, craftsmanship, then deities are brought to the temple.
So like home.
On one auspicious day, and
Mhm.
Brahmanas and everyone come together and they perform pujas and everything, and they do the prana pratishta, inviting the Lord, prana pratishta. And then Lord personally present from that point onwards. Until that point, so it is called statue or idol, and later on, it is deity. We call deity. Krishna is personally there,
Mhm.
and then Krishna. So we call Radha Gokulananda.
So here is mentioned that Guru and Gauranga. So
Mm-hmm.
that deity is okay to regular if you have not
Yes.
done regular.
So in irregularity, worshipping of Guru and Gauranga can be tolerated, as they're always kind and forgiving.
Mhm. So even that installation deity also is okay if it's irregularity on that.
Yes, if you have got this is irregularity in worshipping the Lord Jagannatha and the Radha Krishna is not good. So we need to worship Radha Krishna regularly in a high standard.
So if we have photo, then it's okay if we have not
Yes,
properly done. Okay, but its installation has to be
yes.
very careful. Yeah. Okay. Understand.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. Thank
Okay, anything else? Okay, so that is going to be the profiles later and from the announcements point of view. So today is Thursday evening at 8 o'clock. We have got Krishna book reading, the Krishna Katha. Okay. Um, that is our upcoming event and coming Saturday we have one Bhagavad Gita session. And the devotees, if you wanted to take part, if you are available, can you let me know? So you can just take part in speaking on Bhagavad Gita. We are all expert devotees now, senior devotees, you know Bhagavad Gita and also most part of Bhagavatam as well. Please let me know if you are available. So we'll allocate some verses for you. It is not only always a relation, we also need to distribute to others. Whatever we have tasted, and we need to distribute it to others as well. So you also get, you have heard so many times. Now it's time for you to speak. Kindly let me know. I will let you know the verses. Okay, that is updates from me. And the devotees, if you have got any updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna. Okay, if there are no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further chapter. पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनन्तकोटिवैष्णववृन्द की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्ण, conscious day everyone. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य